Hi everybody, it's Christina Quick, the Tarot Biz Mentor here from the Profitable Psychic Divination and Business Academy. Welcome to today's video. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 tax deductions for professional readers. So I am a tax professional. I did go to school. I've done over 100 hours in education. I did 10 hours of standardized testing, and I've done over 50 plus small business returns. And I've also been doing my own taxes for several years with the help of my accountant. Okay. So I know quite a bit about taxes. And so one of the things that I want to teach you is probably some ways that you can deduct some of these expenses that you have that you might not even know that are expensive or expenses, excuse me, or things that you can deduct, okay, on your Schedule C. So first and foremost is your tarot decks. So they are considered assets now, and you can depreciate assets. I believe it's like under $250, you can take the whole depreciation for the year, or if it's over $250, I believe that it goes into a schedule. But yeah, any tarot decks that you buy and you utilize within that year, you put it into service within that year, you can take the tax deduction on that, or you can take the tax deduction on the year that you actually put it into service. So say, for example, you buy your tarot deck and you don't use it professionally for a year, but you decide to put it into use as a deck that you use in your professional use the next year. Well, you can still take the deduction for that. It goes in, it becomes an expense, a deduction, the year that you put it into service. Okay. So the next thing is books. The second thing is books. So any books that you buy related to your business, not necessarily like self-help books, but like if you're a tarot reader and you buy books about tarot or you buy books about business, anything related to that is a tax deduction. On the same note, number 3, also courses that you take. So if you take any of my courses, you buy any of my workshops, they are tax deductions for your business. The books and the courses will go under the continuing education or the educational part. Your tax person should know where to put that. If you're using like an out of the box type of thing, I'm not really sure that you're getting all of the money back or you're getting all the deductions that you really deserve. So I would absolutely consider working with someone professionally. I think I pay like around $200 to get my taxes done every year. That's for an LLC. So it shouldn't cost you more than that. And I know it seems a little bit more than the, free filing or like $50 filing on some of these out of the box programs, but you got to think about, are you getting that money back, right? Is it a worthwhile investment? So any courses or books that you purchase that are related to tarot or related to business or marketing are all tax deductions under the education section. Number 4, your home office. So if you have a home office or you have a dedicated space, square footage in your home or your apartment, you can deduct such things as your rent or your mortgage. You can deduct some of your utilities like your gas, electric, trash, water, those sorts of things. And that will be a deduction based on a certain percentage of the total square foot of your office versus the square footage of the total place that you live. Now you have to be kind of careful. If you don't have a room that you set up with a door, it's going to be a little bit more tricky when it comes to an audit, which means that if you utilize let's say you utilize your kitchen, let's say you use your dining area to conduct your business, that's where you set up in the mornings. That's not going to fly. It has to be a space that you only utilize for work and work only, and it does not double as a space for any other reason for any other time. So if you don't have a room that you can dedicate to your home office deduction, you can simply set up a dedicated like corner of a room, and what you would do is you would measure the square feet of that little corner. You would do like a little perpendicular angle, and you would measure that, and that would be your square footage, as long as it is not used for any other purposes. All right. So number 5, any supplies that you use to conduct readings. So if you to do your job and it's reasonable it's necessary and reasonable to utilize these things to do your job, then you can deduct it. So things like if you have to light a candle to connect with the spirit world, that would be a deduction. If you or incense, or it could be like aromatherapy oils or something like that. If it is a supply, and it's not a piece of inventory that you're selling, but if it's a supply that you utilize that's consumable, that it's not going to last more than probably a couple months worth of use, it's something that's consumable, that there is a limit to its shelf life, then absolutely you can write those off as a tax deduction. And I actually have a course if you're interested. It's on sale for $11 right now. It's a 5 or 6 hour course. It's a lot of information. I think it's something every tarot reader needs to know, whether you want to know it or not. But it goes into more depth about what is a deduction. It goes line by line through the Schedule C. That's something you need to familiarize yourself with, as far as knowing what deductions go where and what is deductible. And it also talks about other things like what to do if you're audited, what are your rights as a taxpayer, some of the scams and frauds that are out there that you need to be aware of, and things like that. So I will post a link down below if you want to check that out. It's on sale for $11 until July 15th, and then it will go back up to its normal price. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.